My name is Lenka Maskalova and I work as a psychologist at ARCUS, specialized facility of social services and facility for elderly citizens. In my work, I meet clients suffering from dementia, be it Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, vascular dementia, or other types of dementia. My target group are clients with early stage dementia and mild cognitive impairments. We meet once a week in a small group and together we learn how to work with a computer. The idea is to demonstrate that at any age, in any given situation, there is a possibility to learn something, gain something or do something. Most of the elderly had never used a computer before. It is a new and unique activity for them. Nevertheless, they were interested in learning to work with a computer and the internet. Many of their family members live in a different town or country. Therefore, it was very satisfactory for them to be able to stay in touch with such family members via the internet. I realized that many basic computer manuals are written like school books. Each component of computer is defined. However, with this target group, definition or explanation of what a computer is are not the most efficient way to teach them to use the computer. Dementia patients tend to struggle with orientation in space and time, and it is difficult for them to concentrate on a lengthy and complicated text. Clients with Parkinson's disease have problems with motor activity. It seems that the symptoms of these diseases are contraindications for acquiring computer skills with a manual. In the initial phase, clients with various types of dementia realize that things that used to bring them joy and in which they stood out no longer work. This is demotivating, it makes them sad and often depressed. In my work with clients, I noticed some interesting facts. Working with a computer is a completely new activity for them. That's why they can't compare the skills they have now with the skills they had when they still went to work and took care of their families. The only thing they see is that they can write words and sentences on a keyboard and see them on a screen, which is very difficult and abstract for them. To understand that there is some kinds of storage and airmail that doesn't need to be written down with a pen. Put it in an envelope with an address on it and sent via standard mail with just the hope that the address receives it. It is especially important that clients can focus on what they used to be good at and which they no longer are, and they can focus on the present moment when they can write something or open an app. We often don't realize how we access information or communicate with friends or relatives. We share many of the things that happen to us during the day with others through pictures, posts, messages or status changes on Facebook. Young people are surrounded by people, friends, family, colleagues at work, and they share many things with them, which helps them to stay in good mental health. However, elderly people often find themselves in a situation when they realize that their social community is very small and there are fewer and fewer people around them. It is a big process when the client can create their own email account or find interesting information online. They usually look for information related to their hobbies, politics, international affairs, or even a street view of towns they visited in the past. Despite the fact that this is a completely new experience and they are worried that they will not make it, I noticed that they gradually become more independent and especially more self-confident. They are proud that they can use something, although with a little help, that they considered to be a gadget for the young. They are much more motivated to spend their free time in a meaningful way. They partially rehabilitate activities from their lives, but they also discover new possibilities how to return to a social life. Many clients return to days when they were younger, they seek places they visited in the past. They write memories and stories that are important for them. They want to leave a trail for future generations. Despite difficulties that our clients may face in everyday activities, I see that they make impressive progress in their computer skills. Together, we try to come up with a way how clients from various social services facilities could share their lives online the same way younger people do. For example, by posting pictures from the garden, sharing events or products they work on, sharing tips and recommendations, or simply by sharing their normal day. This sparks interest in their life and they feel that they still have something to offer despite their age. The hope that someone else will see what they posted and get in touch could help with the feeling of loneliness which many of our elderly feel. I would like to say that sometimes it is just about trying things that you think are impossible. It's not good to judge people with a diagnosis and their skills in an area they have never tried before.